Welcome to Mariners Fan Central.
Hello, M's fans and all the Mariners faithful. This is Mariners Fan Central, and I'm back to bring you the most detailed and reliable bulletin about our beloved Seattle Mariners. Before we dive deep into the latest news, I want to make a special request. If you're not yet subscribed, please click the subscribe button. It's the best way to ensure you get all the quick updates, in-depth analysis, and exclusive insights that only we can offer about the team we love. Our commitment is to quality information with seriousness and a passion that unites us to this vibrant city of Seattle and its maritime tradition. The news that has dominated the backstage discussions and among fans has finally been resolved. And it's about our talented outfielder, Victor Robles. For those who follow the situation, you know that Major League Baseball, MLB, imposed a 10-game suspension on Robles, stemming from an incident while he was on his rehab assignment with the Tacoma Rainiers, our AAA affiliate. The incident occurred on August 17 when, after being hit by a pitch from Athletics 12 Las Vegas Aviators pitcher, Joey Estes, he threw his bat towards the mound. The punishment was announced 2 days later, generating great controversy and questions about its severity. It's important to contextualize Robles' situation. He was returning from a serious left shoulder injury that had kept him off the field since April 7th after a play against the San Francisco Giants. It was more than 4 months of rehabilitation and a long, strenuous process to get back to playing. He expressed his frustration in an interview on August 23rd, stating that the 10-game suspension was too many games, especially for someone who had already lost most of the season. This statement reflects the emotional and physical pressure athletes face, and is something MLB should consider more deeply in their disciplinary decisions. Robles appealed the decision, and while the process was underway, he was able to play 4 games for the Mariners. The wait, however, has come to an end. Last Friday, MLB announced its final decision and, to the relief of many, reduced Robles' suspension to 7 games. He began serving the penalty immediately at the start of our current 9-game road trip. This means he will be eligible to return to the team on September 6th in our matchup against the Atlanta Braves. The 3-game reduction is an important victory, both for the player and for the team. With the regular season entering its final phase and the Mariners fighting for a playoff spot, every game and every player counts. The absence of a talent like Robles, even for a short period, can have a significant impact. In his 14 games this season, he has scored 4 runs with 3 doubles, 5 RBIs, a .565 OPS, and 4 stolen bases. While the numbers aren't mind-blowing, his energy on the field and ability to be a threat on the bases are undeniable assets to our offense. Robles' suspension raises a question about the consistency of MLB's punishments. Cases of bat throwing have resulted in varied penalties, and the decision to reduce Robles' suspension seems to acknowledge the context of his long absence due to injury. The team, however, will have to manage with 1 less player on the roster during this period, which puts pressure on other outfielders like Dominic Canzone and Luke Raley to fill that void. This is a delicate situation, as every game matters in the race for the postseason. Robles' return, even with a suspension, is a relief, and the fact that it was reduced is a sign that the league considered the circumstances. It's a reminder that baseball is a game of emotions, and that the line between passion and impulsive reaction can be thin. Speaking of movement and strategy, the situation of Robles fits into a larger picture of how the team is managing its roster at this crucial point in the season. The injury to Ryan Bliss, for example, who has been sidelined for nearly 5 months and is now in his rehab, and the status of other players on the IL like Logan Evans and Gregory Santos show the complexity of maintaining a healthy and competitive roster. The depth of our squad is tested in moments like this. The front office, led by Justin Hollander, needs to make smart decisions to ensure the M's stay in the fight. The reduction in Robles' suspension, therefore, is more than just news about a player. It's a strategic move that gives us a light at the end of the tunnel and an important piece back on the board. Starting September 6th, we'll have Victor Robles back, and I hope he brings all the energy and talent that the Seattle fan base so admires. I believe this MLB decision shows good sense. considering Robles' history and the mitigating circumstances of his long injury. The reduction from 10 to 7 games is a fair punishment, which upholds the principle of discipline without being overly punitive for a player who has already missed most of the season. From now on, the full focus should be on on-field performance. With the playoff race getting tighter and tighter, Robles' energy in the outfield and at the plate could be the difference maker our team needs. What do you think as fans? Do you believe the reduction was fair or that the original punishment should have been maintained? Share your opinions in the comments below. Let's have a healthy debate on this topic, as we always do here on the channel. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this in-depth analysis, please leave a like, comment your opinion, and of course, subscribe so you don't miss any updates. We will continue with a continuous, serious, and passionate coverage of the Seattle Mariners.